The following video is part of a series to help students alleviate stress in daily activities like test taking, presentations, and public speaking. To find more videos like this one, please check the description box below. Welcome. Today we're going to do a mindfulness-based stress reduction meditation. It's a mouthful, but the technique is actually really simple. Sometimes this is also called scanning meditation. This meditation is based on Vipassana meditation and was studied by Dr. Jean Kabat-Zinn for its relaxation properties. It was through his studies that it gained popularity in the US and became known as body scanning technique. We begin by focusing on the feet and moving our way up to the head, and then from the head back down to the feet. Additionally, this meditation uses breath holding. So if our blood pressure is low or our blood sugar is low, or holding your breath causes panic, or maybe we have lung challenges and holding the breath is not a great idea for us, this may be a meditation for another time. The first thing we can decide is what would be the most comfortable for this meditation. Is it a seated posture? Is it lying on our side? Is it lying on the back? It's completely up to you. The key is we want to feel very comfortable in our pose so that as we're resting, the posture feels effortless. I'll be taking the posture on my back. The first thing is our head and our chin level with one another? And if not, putting a pillow under the back of the head to go ahead and bring the two onto the same plane so that we can open up the back of the neck. The other thing we can take into consideration is if we were to stretch the legs straight, hey Kipsy, does that put pressure on the lower back? And if the answer is yes, maybe we leave the feet on the floor and then tip the knees into one another. This will help open up the lower back and bring more comfort to that area. All right, to begin, first we'll just settle into the breath. If it's possible to inhale and exhale through the nose, this is the most ideal way to breathe. Good, as we're inhaling and exhaling through the nose, notice where you can settle in a little bit more, giving the weight of the body over to gravity and letting the earth support it. Good, as we continue to settle in, maybe then we notice the rising and falling of the abdominal area from the diaphragm moving towards the organs and displacing them, and then away from the organs so they can settle back towards the spine a little more. Next, we may notice the movement of the rib cage. As we inhale, the ribs open up a little more, and as we exhale, the ribs close together a little more. Good, and then finally, relaxation of the upper chest and the shoulders melting down into the ground. Good, allowing there to be a softening in the throat and around our collarbones. All right, here we go. If it feels right to you, inhale big into your toes. And then at the top of the inhale, hold the breath and squeeze the toes. Go ahead and clench the toes. And then when you're ready, exhale, release, and relax the toes. Okay, next. Go ahead and inhale big into the soles of the feet and the tops of the feet. Top of the inhale, retain the breath, maybe bring some tension to the feet by engaging the muscles. And then with the exhale, relax the soles, the tops of the feet, maybe the toes a little more. We're going to inhale really big. Good, into the ankles. Hold the breath and engage the muscles from the ankles all the way to the toes. And then exhale, release the ankles, the feet, the toes. Good. Inhale big, inhale deep. Retain the breath and squeeze the toes, the bottoms and the tops of the feet. And when you're ready, exhale, release the toes, the bottoms and tops of the feet. Inhaling big. We retain the breath and squeeze the calves, the ankles, the bottoms and tops of the feet and the toes. And then exhale, relax the calves, the ankles, the bottoms and tops of the feet and the toes. Inhale big. Hold the breath and squeeze the thighs, the calves. Good, your ankles, your feet, your toes. And exhale, relax the thighs, the knees, the calves, ankles, feet, and toes. Inhale big. Good. Hold the breath and squeeze the glutes, the hips, the entire legs. Good, and both feet together. We exhale to relax the glutes, the legs, the feet, and the toes. We inhale big. Hold the breath and squeeze the muscles of the torso, the glutes, the legs, the feet, and the toes. And then exhale, relax your torso, your glutes, your legs, your feet, and your toes. Inhale big. Retaining the breath, engage the shoulders, the torso, the glutes, the legs, the feet, and the toes. And then exhale, relax the shoulders, the torso, the glutes, the legs, the feet, and the toes. Good. Inhale big. Good, and now squeeze the muscles of the arms, the shoulders, the torso, the glutes, the legs, the feet, and the toes. And exhale, relax the arms, the shoulders, the torso, the glutes, the legs, the feet, and the toes. Good, inhale big. Retain the breath, squeezing the hands, arms, torso, glute, legs, feet, and toes. And exhale, release the hands, the arms, the shoulders, the torso, the glutes, legs, feet, and toes. Good. Now, if you're feeling out of breath or dizzy, pause here. Breathe to feel comfortable again. And if at any point in this meditation you feel like a little overwhelmed, you can shorten the holds of the breath. You can shorten how long you're exhaling. Good. But if we're feeling okay, we'll proceed. Inhaling big. We'll hold the breath and now engage the muscles of the neck. Hands, arms, torso, glute, legs, feet, and toes. And then relax from the neck all the way down the body to the toes. Good. Inhale big. Retain the breath. And scrunch up your face. Good. Scrunch up everything in the body, starting in the face and moving all the way down to your toes. And then we relax the face all the way down to the toes. Good, it's the whole body now. Inhale big from the toes all the way up to the head. Top of the inhale, go ahead and engage every muscle you can in the entire body and just hold yourself like you're giving yourself a giant body hug. And then when you're ready, go ahead and exhale and relax from your head all the way down to the toes. Nice. Breathing here for 3, the deepest breaths you've taken so far. And then when you're ready, inhale big into the head, into the face. Exhale, relax all the muscles in the face a little more, the eyes, the ears, the nasal passage, the tongue, the jaw, the throat. Good. Inhale into the shoulders, the arms and the hands. And exhale a little more across the shoulders, the arms and the hands. Inhale big into the torso and back. Exhale, relax a little bit more through the torso and the back. Inhale big into the pelvic bowl and the glutes. Exhale, relax a little bit more through the pelvic bowl and the glutes. Inhale big into both legs and feet. And exhale, relax through both legs and feet a little bit more. Beautiful. Starting with the right foot, we inhale up the right side of the body to the head. And then take that imaginary line and drop it off with the exhale from the crown of the head down through the left side of the body. Good. Again, taking that imaginary line and inhaling through the sole of the left foot up to the crown of the head. And then from the crown of the head back down again through the right side of the body. Good. And now maybe if you want an imaginary line through both feet. Inhale from the soles of the feet up to the head. And then from the crown of the head back down through the body, through the soles of the feet. Good. We can take one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart if we want. Notice the breath. Is the belly rising and falling with each inhale and exhale? Is the rib cage moving in and out? Good. Is the chest relaxed and released? Good, we'll be here for about 30 more seconds, just letting ourselves melt into the floor. One more big breath in. We exhale. Good. We can stay here as long as we want. But if you're ready to get up, we'll move the fingers and toes. And then rock the wrists and ankles. And then pivot the arms and legs. Good. And then take the knees into the chest. Gently rock back and forth. And then rolling to one side, stacking knees, ankles, hips, and shoulders. Good, we'll stretch the top leg long to come into a comfortable seated position. All right, so the mindfulness-based stress reduction meditation you can use just like we did, or if you'd like to engage larger parts of the body and release, that's completely your prerogative. This is a meditation that you can modify and customize to your own needs as you're doing it, so that you're able to just give yourself a little bit more peace during your day. Thanks so much for practicing with me. I hope this was helpful.